Hello, my name is Sergio Bon Ovinalasa, and today we are gonna learn about freefall. So, freefall. What comes into your mind when I say the word freefall? Usually, it's skydiving, or an object falling, or stuff like that. But what it really is an object's motion acted by the force, and only one force: gravity. Today we're gonna learn about the freefall variables, the kinematic equation to solve freefall problem. Here are the variables we are gonna use to solve a freefall problem. First, we have Vf, which is your final velocity, Vi, which is your initial velocity, T, which is your time, G, which is your gravity, and D, which is your displacement. Remember, all objects regarding their weight always falls on the speed of 9.8 meters per second. These are the kinematic equations that we are going to use to solve the freefall problems. The first equation we are going to use is Vf is equal to Vi plus Gt. The second equation we're going to use is Vf squared is equal to Vi squared plus 2Gd. The third equation we're going to use is d is equal to VIT plus GT squared over 2. The fourth equation we're going to use is quantity VIT plus VF quantity T over 2. Let's look at the freefall problem together. Let's say I threw an object upwards. What is the object's maximum height? Assuming I threw the ball 5 meters per second. First, we get the given. The given is 5 meters per second. It is positive because the object is traveling upwards. Next, we have the velocity, the final velocity. It is 0 because it decelerates at the top. Lastly, we have the gravity, which is negative 9.8 meters per second squared. What we're looking for is D, the displacement. The next thing we are gonna do is use one of the kinematic equations to solve the freefall problem. Go with equation number 2, which is Vf squared is equal to Vi squared plus 2Gd. First, we plug in all our variables, which is gonna be 0 quantity squared is equal to 5 quantity squared plus 2 quantity negative 9.8 multiplied by d, which is your displacement, by the way. 0 squared is going to be 0 and 5 squared is going to be 25. After that, it's still the same, plus 2 quantity negative 9.8 meters per second squared multiplied by d. After that is you transpose 25 to the other side with 0, so it's going to be negative 25 is equal to 2 quantity 9.8 multiplied by d. Then you multiply 2 and negative 9.8, which is going to be 19.6. You transpose 19.6 to the other side, which is going to be negative 25 divided by negative 19.6 is equal to d. Then the answer is 1.2 meters. Another problem, shall we? An object is dropped from the top of a cliff. It hits the ground about 6 seconds later. How tall is the cliff? Your initial velocity is 0 because the object is falling freely. Your time is 6 seconds. The gravity is negative 9.8 meters per second squared because it is falling down. Down means negative, up means positive. We are finding the displacement here. So I'll use the kinematic equation, which is d is equal to VIT plus GT squared over 2, which is gonna be d is equal to 0 because the initial velocity is 0 and time is 6 seconds. When you multiply that, is equal to 0 plus your negative 9.8 times 6 squared over 2, which is gonna be negative 176.4 meters. That is your answer. Hope you learned something. Thank you.